Hi, this is John Monson. Anybody who's watched my video channel over the last few months will have seen the recovery of the Grey Goose, the 1962 Series 1 Jaguar E-Type Coupe, since it was rear-ended in traffic in early summer. Many hours of work have almost finished the bodywork and the paint and the rebuild of the car, ready for the road. So I was a little surprised to receive these following videos with the engine out of the car. I'd always known that the starter motor, to my mind, sounded a little grindy, and it was the only thing that broke on the car in its first 1,000 miles. Well, it seems David Ferguson at Images also agreed that it wasn't right. So just before the bonnet went back on the car, he dropped the engine out and sent me these videos. There's a few little interesting things to see about the differences in the engine and a few things about what he's going to do. So enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe and send me your comments.
So the motor now is out of Goose. Tomorrow we'll separate the transmission from the motor. We'll clean this up better now too. Now that the engine's out, we can do a better job detailing it. It's just all dust and grub, mostly from the exhaust manifold gaskets here. And it's the Moss, not a Moss box, it's a 4.2 synchro box. There is an inspection plate on this one, I believe. Actually, there's not. Anyway, it's out. We'll be replacing the flywheel, clutch assembly, pressure plate, and we will be replacing the starter with a WOSP starter. Doing a full detail on the car once we're done with this and back in. We take manifolds off. Of course, it's got the 1, 2, 3 distributor, electronic. On the 4.2 transmission, early, probably the first 400 cars, they had an inspection plate that you can check the teeth and your flywheel on top of the bell housing. It's right here. It's like a little window that you can look in here, and you can see your teeth. You can also use a screwdriver, and you can rotate the wheel around little by little if you're doing timing or something like that. But this is a 4.2 synchro box, not a Moss box from the 62 that this car is. And the standard 3.8 bell housing and the first rear 400. You can see there's an inspection plate here to be able to check your teeth on your flywheel. There is an inspection cover on the bottom that's a little offlined that you can actually inspect it from the bottom. Some people drill holes in the bottom of the transmission to see what's going on. I don't like drilling holes in the bell housing, so. It's got the pulleys that are for the AC. You can see these are adaptable for an AC. The setup here uses a different pulley for the AC. This harmonic balancer is an original 4.2 that has a fan belt that actually runs the drive for the AC pump. So, with a race motor, you have a fluid harmonic balancer that has no groove. So to take a race motor and take a harmonic balancer off and take all this stuff off, you're eliminating everything that was balanced from front to back with the crank, the rods, the front harmonic balancer, the pulley with the bolts, of course the flywheel, and the clutch assembly, all assembled in one. It gets harmonically, statically balanced, and centrifugally. And the rods, of course, are statically weight balanced. This is an oil cooler adapter, which a race car will have as well. It's got the dynamo out on the inside and the outside for heat. We've got the 4.2 style brakes on this 3.8 car. It's got the 4.2 pedal assembly. It's got the 4.2 intake. We use the 3.8 head and we took the brass plugs out so we could run a 4.2 manifold, which is much more efficient than the 3.8. It's nice to be able to see this at this point. Those plugs are near impossible to get out, the 3.8 had. So when it was being rebuilt, the DeLong cams, we had the machine shop remove those. As you can see here, the parts here. Here's the carburetor. See here, the 4.2 manifold, and the new clutch, and then the flywheel assembly is out being balanced, centrifugally balanced, which will be back Tuesday. So yeah, everything looks good. We'll double check everything here, make sure we have no leaks, which I don't think we do. Now that it's out, we'll do a little check on 4 or 5 things. Of course, the engine and transmission will be separated.